This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here at the Leonardo Hotel. Darren, I know Coogan spoke to you yesterday, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But yeah, what are we to expect from today? Before we get to January 18th, because these Misfits press conference can be wild, unpredictable. We know you can be wild, unpredictable. So yeah, what are we going to get in about 2 hours' time?
I don't know, lad. I'm always ready to fight, like, mate. You know, like, fucking all the bottle throwing and chair throwing's all good and well, but I'm always ready to fight me, like, so if anyone here wants a fucking fight, I'll have a fucking fight with them, innit? And if they don't, they don't. It just depends, mate. I'm not really asked. I'm here to just chat a load of shit and just terrorise Tommy. That's it.
Is that your plan leading up? What have we got? A couple months? Do you want to kind of break him before you get into the ring, mentally terrorise him?
I reckon Tommy can be broken. I reckon he can be broken. I reckon he's a shithouse on the sly. So, you know, I'll just find out where he's shopping and money and just bully him, innit? You know what I'm saying?
What did you make of the build-up for his last fight with KSI then? We see cages, we see kind of glass walls, we see a lot of kind of twos and froms. What do you think of that sort of thing? Because you don't really get that in the UFC, do you?
Cages? Like, cages what for? Like, I don't know, what's the cage for?
Separating the two of you.
No one threw a punch before the cage. What are they separating from? Like, they all no one threw a punch in the whole lead-up. So what was the cage for all of a sudden? Like, no, mate. That doesn't wash with me. That's just, what is that?
So you won't be doing that in the build-up?
Well, I mean, if there's a cage there, I can't hit someone, can I? So if you put a cage in front of me, I can't get to that person. So I don't get the thinking, the thought process behind that. Oh, I know there's a cage now. I'm going to start acting like I want to fight. Like, you either want to fight there and then, or you're going to fight in the ring. That's just how simple it is.
Let's go in the ring then. What have you made of his performances against Jake Paul and KSI?
I didn't really give them much thought, to be honest. I watched the Jake Paul one. I thought it was a close fight. I think when Tommy gets hit, I don't think he likes getting it too much.
Do you think with Tommy, kind of, that's your launching pad? Is this going to be your home Misfits now for the biggest and best fight?
Yeah, you know what? It could be. I like the way Misfits work. I like the shows they put on. They're not too hard to deal with. Well, I'm assuming they're not. I don't really deal with them. I don't really speak to them. But yeah, they put a good promotion on. They've got a good roster of fighters. I've watched a few of the fighters they've got. I was meant to fight on MVPs before Tyson got medically injured or something. So yeah, I do like Misfits. I'm a fan.
Do you think with kind of the way they operate, they like to get their fighters active, something that you haven't been blessed with in the past couple of years, activity? First of all, how much have you missed that, like, little buzz on the way to the ring, your name being announced under the big lights, and that's something that you might get regularly with this big fight on January 18th?
Yeah, I think if they can keep me active, I think I'd obviously love to stay active every 2-3 months. But obviously when you're fighting the big fights, it's hard to put the big fights on because a lot of money goes into it, a lot of promotional stuff like that. So that's obviously a big pot as well. So obviously that eats away. You know, they haven't got unlimited money, no promotion has. So, you know, it's hard to stay active every 2 months. But I would love to. But if I go off and have another fight somewhere else, come back, whatever, we just see, innit? We just see what happens. And mate, who knows? I might just fucking, who knows? I'm just trying to survive out here, mate, every day. Every day is a survival for me.
Has it been difficult, the transition between MMA and boxing? I know you're training up in Liverpool, very, very elite gym there.
Yeah, nah. It's been easy. It's been easy. No one's given me any problems.
Last one then from me. What do you think of John Fury and what we can expect from the build-up from him? We've seen a lot from him over the past couple of fights, and how will you deal with that if the same sort of thing occurs?
I don't think of John Fury really, mate. Like, I don't really walk into a room full of boxers and feel threatened, to be honest with you. Like, no one threatens me here today. Like, I'm an MMA fighter from the highest level. Like, who's threatening me? Like, what have I got to be scared of? Like, I take elbows clean to the face. Like, so, what's anyone going to do here today if it goes off? People should be scared if it goes off. If I turn.
Excellent, Darren. Thank you very much for being to IFLTV. Look forward to catching up with you. And yeah, camera in the face from Coogan there.
What are you doing, lad? Weird human being.
Cheers, Darren. Thank you very much, mate.